Hi everyone, my name is Jack Lachlan. I'm a Programme Manager at the Greater Manchester Combined Authority, and as part of my responsibilities I work very closely with the Prince's Trust to support the design and delivery of the Future Workforce Fund here in Greater Manchester. As Andrew had mentioned on his video before, the Future Workforce Fund is a pretty unique initiative between the Trust and the Combined Authority, supported by government, to essentially test new approaches that can help thousands of young people across the city region get the skills, competencies and experiences that enable them to move closer to the labour market. And a critical component of all of the work that is undertaken through the Future Workforce Fund is a really clear dialogue and involvement of businesses, both in terms of the design of interventions and initiatives, but actually, you know, the delivery of opportunities as well. So whether that's through things where it's supporting young people in education, so in schools and colleges, to gain an understanding around what work looks like and undertaking things like work experience and work shadowing opportunities, right through to paid employment opportunities and apprenticeships for young people who are unemployed or furthest from the labour market. And the key thing about Future Workforce Fund is that the programme has been structured to ensure that there are different entry route ways and different types of programme intervention that support the different needs and the different circumstances that our young people are in, but also support the different requirements and reflect the capacity that different employers have in relation to being able to support and engage with young people during this time. Now, I mentioned this time as a sort of critical thing, really, because I think we recognise that programmes like the Future Workforce Fund are probably needed now more than they ever have been. We are all in society facing a pretty unprecedented period because of the coronavirus pandemic. But what we do know is that young people in times of crisis, and particularly during times of economic recession, are often much more disproportionately impacted than others in society. And what we're really mindful of in Greater Manchester is making sure that we are able to put in the support and the mechanisms and the infrastructure that helps us and helps our young people to avoid becoming a pandemic generation. I think it's clear that this, as I said before, and it's a term that's often used, that, you know, these times are really unprecedented, because although we know that the economic impact is pretty worrying, and you as businesses will know that better than anyone. The impact for young people kind of cross cuts, so it's not just economic, it's educational, it's social because of things like the lockdown, and also of course there's the health element, which has driven so much of the policy in this space as well. So in Greater Manchester, through clear commitments by our Mayor, Andy Burnham, we are looking to introduce a new guarantee for young people, which will look to create opportunities and essentially safeguard their future prosperity, making sure that young people have the hope and the aspirations and the optimism about what the future holds. And we need businesses to play an absolutely vital and critical role in that. So we have a clear call to action to businesses. We want you to get involved in any way that you can, whether that's through the provision of things like work experience, work shadowing, mentoring opportunities, virtual experiences within schools, as has been mentioned, right through to the delivery of pre-employment programs, apprenticeships, paid jobs. We absolutely see businesses as being fundamental to our recovery plan and the offer of support to young people. Now, through programs like the Future Workforce Fund and things like Movement to Work, we want you to feel confident that the support is there to help you engage in the best possible way, provide you with the programs and the structured support that gives you the confidence to offer the right level of support that suits your business needs and your business requirements, and ultimately reflects, as I said before, the capacity that you're able to offer during these challenging times. So if you want to get involved, you're interested, then please speak to us at the Combined Authority through our Bridge GM movement, or please speak to the Trust or Movement to Work to find out how you can get involved. It's absolutely critical. We talk about young people being our future workforce. So we absolutely want businesses to be involved in the response and the recovery. So please do get involved, and thanks for your time.